Hey everyone, welcome to a brand new video here on the channel. Today we're going to show you how to do the Stormsong and Dance Achievement on the Alliance side. Hopefully this video will be helpful. If it is, go ahead and press that like button. Don't forget to subscribe, and let's get into the video. Alright, so first thing we want to do once we're back at the Harbor Master's office is to come here and click on Stormsong Valley, accept that quest, and then we need to turn it into Talia. And now we're going to run out here and of course go to the ferry. So we'll just run this way. Hop, hop, hop. Jumpity jump jump. And slow water. How does this mount actually work in water? I wonder. Anyways, so we go to the ferry and we click we need a ferry to Stormsong Monastery. Alright, once we landed, we want to talk to Talia. Pick up the quest searching for answers. We're just going to run up this way, and they'll be indicated here. So we're going to talk to her. Then we're going to run over this way. Go past all this. Follow down this. Turn right. And now we're going to talk to her. And then lastly, we need to run down here. And talk to him. Right, now we can talk to Talia again. And now she wants us to go over this way and question the brother. Right, once we've made it here, we're going to come and talk to him. Talkie. Wait for a tiny bit of RP. And then we will follow him. Right, and after a little bit of following him, the quest will update. And then we wait for him to do a little more RP. And then we attack. Alright, so once she's down here, we can now attack. Our favorite thing to do, of course. So we're going to defeat her. Alright, once that's done, he'll give you this pendant. We turn the quest into Talia. And now we've got to go outside of here. Make our way here. Okay, once here, we're going to click on Galeheart. Go for a little ride. Right, once we're done flying, we'll talk to Talia. And we need to clear the blockade. So for this, we need to talk to these people. You can try and order them. And sometimes they'll run away. Other times they'll just fight you. So just keep talking. And if they start fighting, you just beat them up. Alright, once you're at 100%, you'll come back to Talia, turn in that quest, and pick up Carry On, which has us going up here. Alright, once we arrive, we will then talk to Talia again. We're going to get the quest, A Risky Ploy. We need to come over here, click this whistle. Think we're going to have to fight him. Yes, we are definitely going to have to fight him, but the guards come and help. Okay, once he attacks us because he's mad, we'll come over and talk to Brother Pike and get the quest House Stormsong, in which case we need to go over here. Okay, once we make our way over here, we're going to talk to Brother Pike. We're going to get the 2 quests from him and the 1 quest from Talia, which will have us coming over this direction. So there's a few things we need to do. We need to click on these guys with this bottle here, and that will rejuvenate them. We also need to kill these scarecrows in an attempt to loot from them. We also need to look for these and read the proclamations. So there was one there. There's another one right here, and then a third one over there. Okay, after we get all of that, we're gonna come back here, turn in our quest to Brother Pike, turn in our quest to Talia, get the quest from Talia, and get the quest from Brother Pike. So now we are going to make ourselves this way. And quite a few things that we'll have to do here. When you kill somebody, you want to click on this bell, and that'll recover the soul. Alright, we also want to come right here and talk to Samuel Williams to get his quest. Going to click on that right there. We'll wait for a minute to turn in this quest, like so. Then we pick up the quest, Bound and Oppressed. So we're going to continue through here, and we need to click on 8 of these. We need to make our way up to this boat here. And then we need to board the boat, basically, to kill Sister Ava. So we'll go ahead and slay her. We then need to make our way over here. We're going to kill these, but the main reason we're here is for that beacon. Okay, so once he's slain, loot the beacon. And then we're going to make our way to that dock. Once we're at the dock, we're going to loot this knife. And then we'll continue getting the anchors and souls. Okay, we also need to make our way up here. And for that, we're going to loot the Wavecolor's mantle. So just loot that. And if you haven't finished everything else, of course, continue to do that until you have everything complete. Alright, once we have all that complete, we're going to make our way over here on the map. We're going to turn in the quest to Brother Pike, turn in the quest to Talia, and turn in the quest to Samuel. Right, and then we're going to come over to Brother Pike, take that quest. We need to come right to where he's at and press the bell again. A little bit of RP. After that, you can then turn in the quest to Brother Pike. We're going to turn around and come back to Talia, get that quest, get the quest from Samuel. Okay, next we're going to make our way here on the map, and we're going to pick up the quest from the scroll, the missing link. And now we make our way forward here. So we need to kill the Canyoneers, or, well, basically anything, and then hope to loot the blueprints. Like so. We also need to click on these weapons and loot them. Okay, we also need to locate Tidgar Pontus. We need to kill him. Or slay, I guess. You know, whatever your preferred terminology is on that. Once you've killed him, go ahead and loot him. Alright, once we have all of that complete, we want to run out of there and make our way back over here for the turn-ins. So we'll just jump down here and on here. Nice bounce. Turn in this to Sam. Turn into Talia. And of course, pick whichever weapon you prefer. And we're gonna get the quest from Brother Pike. We're going to have to then run up here to speak with him. Alright, and once we make it here, we'll go ahead and talk to him, tell him I'm ready. We're gonna follow him for a moment. He will then get in a fight. Now we basically need to defend him until all of this is complete. Once it's complete, this big guy will spawn, and we're going to have to defeat him. Doesn't that thing look cool though? Okay, after we defeat that big thing, we need to make our way back over here and turn in the quest to Brother Pike. Okay, then we pick up the next quest, Omen Investigated, which has us go here. Alright, once we make it here, we'll go ahead and click on Brother Pike, say what is it, and we're going to load a video. From there, we need to run up this way, come up here, after a moment Brother Pike should show up. We can turn in that quest, then pick up his quest, and pick up Talia's quest. We're going to go ahead and cross the river. We need to defeat these sage callers. Okay, and while defeating those, you get a quest from an item called a Bloody Mess. For the Bloody Mess, we need to find these. We need to slay them in an attempt to loot the Tideblood. We also want to search for the skeletons, because we need to kill them. We're also going to look for these tentacles, I guess. They're shown on the map, and you just click that icon and place the green thing on top of them. You can also find the Tideblood by clicking these barrels. Alright, after we get all of that completed, we're going to come back to the bridge, turn the quest to Talia and to Brother Pike. We will then pick up the quest from Brother Pike and Talia. We've got to head back over here, but instead of going around everything, we're going to go onto the ship. So we'll come this way. We need to kill these corruptors or occultists, but then also over to the side, there's the. We need to click on this button to disrupt the ritual. We need to come up here and click on this focus. There's going to be 4 of them within the ship. Then also, we need to come in here and defeat Samuel Williams. I want to say Adams, but no, it's Williams. There is another focal point on the, I guess, the the east side of the ship. Also, on the first level below, you'll see a focal point on the east side of the ship when you come down straight there, and then run around back here, and then you'll have another one. Alright, once we have all that complete, we'll make our way back to the bridge, turn it into Samuel Adams, turn it into Brother Pike. Now we get the quest Storm's Vengeance. Okay, and while standing on this circle right here, we're going to click this icon and wait a minute for it. Okay, and after that's done, we can then turn in the quest to Brother Pike, and we're going to pick up a House Divided, which has us go over here. Right, once we make it here, we're going to turn the quest to Brother Pike, pick up the quest from him and Sam, and then we're going to run this way. Alright, so once here, we need to find these Tide Guards. We need to talk to them to rally them. There is a bonus objective, which basically has us kill everything. And you'll get a little bit of extra XP and gold, but it is optional. Alright, so we want to make our way up here. And more specifically, over there. What we're going to do here is kill these. And kill the big Tide Fury. Alright, we also want to make our way here. Talk to Tide Guard Victoria. Get Oathbound. And right from there, we're going to make our way up here to kill that Tempest. Alright, we then need to make our way here through this stone house. We need to find this rod and then click on it. Kill these guys. Click on it again. And loot it. Okay, now we need to make our way out of here. Going to make our way up here. Talk to Talia. She's going to give us another quest. In which case we need to go forward here. Once here, we need to kill the War Speaker Reed. Right, after you defeat him, Talia will tell us to get out of here. So we're going to mount up. And then we're going to make our way over here to turn in these quests. So we'll turn into Talia. And then we're going to turn into Victoria. Pick up the next quest, Escort Tide Guard Victoria. Click I am ready. And then we follow. During the following of her, we will get ambushed. Simple enough, just defeat them and then continue to follow. Alright, once we get to the end, we're going to come over here and click on this. Go for a little ride. Right, once we're done with the ride, we'll come to Brother Pike. We're going to turn in that quest. And now we need to open the path, so we're going to come to the circle. Click on the icon, wait for a little bit of RP. After that's done, we'll turn in the quest to Brother Pike. Get the 2 new ones from him. In which case we're going to run across this Heimdall Bridge. Yeah. Make our way up. We do need to kill these for the percentage bar. Basically, we've got to kill until we get to the 100%. Once we make it to the top of these stairs, we want to come here and click on this. We're going to continue forward. We're going to make our way here on the map to click on this one. We then too need to come here on the map to click on this third one. Okay, once we've done all that, we're going to turn the quest in to Brother Pike. Pick up the next quest, which we need to go up here to this gate. And we need to click on the bell. Wait for it. Okay, once it's open, we're going to go inside, hang a left, and go up. We then need to follow all the way around, or up and around, until, be careful of those. They could knock you off potentially. We're going to make our way up here. And then once here, should be able to turn in the quest to Brother Pike. There we go. So we turn that one in. We get a video. We come out. And now we've got to defeat that. So yeah, this should be fun. Okay, not gonna lie, I straight up died, but they retain combat, so if you do happen to die, at least you don't have to start over. So that's nifty. Once that's completed, we need to make our way up there. Okay, once we're up here, we're gonna talk to Brother Pike and turn in that quest. Then we're gonna get the quest, Defeat Lord Stormsong. That quest is a dungeon, however, and actually isn't required for this. Alright, the next location we want to come to is Deadwash. We want to come to Leo and pick up the quest from him. So for that, what we're going to need to do is kill these pirates. We gotta kill 10 of them. We also want to make our way up here and kill this very large pirate. We also want to come past here and into this area, and we need to look for these guys and break the chains. Okay, and once we've done all that, we want to come back to Leo, turn in all 3 of those quests. Then we're going to pick up the quest Treasure Hunting, in which case we're going to come over here and talk to Nedley. Pick up those quests, pick up the quest from Moxie, and now we need to make our way out here. So there's a few things that we're going to do here. We need to get the old ship parts. You can click on those anchors and such. Anything basically glowing on the ground. The other important aspect is you'll see these glimmeries or shinies. You just walk around pressing this and collect all the coins. Usually they're around those signs. We also need to kill 10 of these bad boys. And they do hurt, but not too horribly bad. We also need to make our way up here and click on these bomb clusters. Let it go kablooey. And then we have access to this cave. We also want to make our way to the other side and put a hole into this cave. Kablooey! Alright, once we're done, we're going to return over here to Deadwash. We're going to turn in the quest to Leo. Make our way back over here to turn the quest into him. Okay, and then we are going to turn in the quests to her. Pick up the new quest from Nedley, which has us go speak to Moxie. Okay, we're over here. We then talk to Moxie. We say, "What's the plan? I will speak." So we come in here. That box. I'll get the meat. Turn in a quest to Moxie. Now we've got to get over to here. We need to press this to have creature summon these, or robot summon these, and then we kill and loot the worms for their meat. Just rinse and repeat until you get all the meat. Right, once we've completed that, we're gonna come back to the turtle. We'll turn that in. Then we're going to pick up the quest from Moxie. No bot left behind. The turtle's invitation you don't really need for this, so that's totally optional. Now we're going to make our way back over here and we've got to slay the Mudbro Guardian, the big worm. So we'll just come over here and fight it. Once that's defeated, we just come back to Moxie, turn that in. Now it wants us to meet up with Nerdy and Moxie near the caves, which is just right over here. We'll turn that in and pick up the quest from them. Alright, so next up you're going to want to kill these key haulers and whatnot throughout this area. And the reason you're going to do that is to loot their coin sacks. You're also going to want to come over this way. And there will be glowing barrels. You'll have an icon right around here. You can press it, it puts a green thing on the ground. You just put it over the barrels to make it blow up. Then you'll want to make your way over to here. You're going to see a treasure chest right here. You'll click on it to get a quest. You're going to come over here and talk to him. Then we're going to come back this way. We're going to talk to him, and they're going to follow you. And then there's a third one that you'll need to talk to, which is going to be located right here. Once you've got all three of those guys, you've got all the coins, which there's also sacks on the ground that you can pick up. Then you're going to want to come back here, pick up the chest, at which point you will run this way. And you're going to make your way back to the quest turn-in area, which should be right there. No, sorry. I'm all turned around. Right here. So you're turning the quest here, turning the quest to the gnome that's following you, and then you'll run up here. You're going to turn in the last part of the quest to Leo. Once you do that, he's going to give you the achievement upgrade, which will be Treasure and Deadwash. Alright, for the Briarback Kroll, we need to get the quest deals off. So you're going to want to come here and go into this house. And you're going to need to talk to Farmer Goldfield. However, he doesn't give you the deals off quest right away. First, we have to complete a short chain from him. So we're going to start by killing these boars, and we've got to effectively skin them with this knife that he gives us, locating the ammunition that he needs. And you can kill these Briarback as well to get the ammunition. So once they're dead, you loot them, then you click on this and you'll get some of the ammunition. Okay, once we have all the ammunition, we're going to come back up here and talk to him again. So we'll turn that in. And then we need to go get this pocket watch. Okay, so once you make your way over to the pocket watch, we just click on the item, pick up that quest, and then we need to find 2 more keepsakes, which are both going to be over this way. Okay, the first one is going to be at this tree. We need to loot this sword. Then we need to make our way over here. Around here. We're going to go into this house. Once inside the house, we'll click on this locket here. Loot it. And now we need to make our way back to the farm. We'll go up and talk to Farmer Goldfield again. Now he's going to give us the quest Goldfield War. We need to slay 20 invaders. He gives you this gun right here. And basically, you just have to kill. You target them, press 1, press 2 for the big bomb. Most of them are pretty much one shot, so this shouldn't take too long. After you kill the 20, this big guy will spawn. You kill him. Then we turn the quest back into him. And now he's going to have us come over here. So I'm just going to jump off and hoof it. We need to get these flowers. We're then going to take them just down the river. Turn that into him. Another thing that you have to complete before you can do the deals off is the Brennan Dam Mission. Basically, we have to save the town from the Horde. And for that, we just go through here. We need to get 100% on this, obviously. We also need to get the quest from Sergeant Calvin and Mayor Roz. So for those, we're going to do a couple things. We need to come to this fountain here in the middle of the map. And then we're going to walk over to the fires and douse them with a little green icon like that. You do unfortunately have to go back each and every time to pick up water. We also want to be on the lookout for these bombs here. We need to take them. We then need to make our way back here to find Champion Lockjaw, and we need to defeat him. Once you defeat him, you'll want to loot him for the War Chief's orders. Alright, and once you've completed that, or all of that, you'll want to come here and click on these bombs for that demolisher. Then we want to come over to this demolisher, do the same thing, click on the little bombs like so. Then we want to make our way back to the bridge, turn in the quest to Sergeant Calvin and Mayor Roz. Then we'll pick up the quest Heavy Artillery. We are going to make our way behind the city and then up this hill over here, here on the map. Okay, once here we need to kill the engineers. After the engineers are killed, Commander Wormwood will come out, and we need to defeat him. As you're fighting him, the cannon will attack you. Basically, there'll be swirlies on the ground, and you just have to avoid them. After you defeat him, you're going to come over here, click on this cannon, and then you're going to shoot, destroy. Basically until that bar gets to 100%. Okay, once the bar gets to 100%, you're going to activate the self-destruct button, either clicking there or pressing 2. And that's going to bring you back over here. And, I mean, you can kind of aim, but you should aim towards the bridge. It's going to be the best place to go, because that's exactly where we need to go. Okay, so once here, talk to Mayor Roz and pick whichever item you want. Now it gives us the follow-up quest to check out on the collapse, where we need to find Farmer Burton. Well, we already know where he is, so we'll go back over there, So he actually has changed locations on us. He's no longer at his house. Instead, he's right here. So we're going to click on him. Then we're going to get the quests from him to harvest with Gizmo and stop vining. We do also have the bonus objective weed whacking, which we don't really need, and that's just to kill things. But we're gonna come over here. I'm gonna kill these. Okay, we do want to locate these malfunctioning harvesters, and we're gonna salvage from them simply by clicking on them. We want to make our way into the crack, and we're gonna locate 3 named creatures. One here, one here, and one here. We need to go through and defeat them. Alright, once you've got all the gizmos and you've killed the 3, we're going to come back to Farmer Burton, turn those in, and now we're going to get Farming Simulator. Basically, we click on this, and we've got to defeat 30 enemies, which is fairly simple. You have to be up close, but it basically one-shots everything here. So just run around, be a maniac, have fun. Alright, after you complete that, we come back to Farmer Burton once more, pick whichever items, and we're going to pick up the next quest. Search the Deal Farmstead for any survivors. Alright, so we want to make our way over to this house, located here. We're going to come and talk to Mayor Roz and Sergeant Calvin. We're going to get those quests. That's going to have us go into this Quill Bore area. So we're going to walk up here. And here's the entrance. We need to make our way through. Okay. We need to kill these lookouts. They're going to call alarms, which will have anything near come attack you. Okay, as you're looting, you'll get this quest, Anger in a Bottle. You want to go ahead and accept that. You want to kill these geomancers, and we're trying to kill them specifically for loot. We need to get that sample. You can also get it off of the war callers. We want to look for these captured farmers. We're going to click on whatever's holding them hostage. Alright, once we're done with all that, we need to make our way up here. We're going to turn in the quest to Sergeant Calvin here. And then we're going to get the quests Run for the Hills. So what we're going to do now, also War Pigs, we're going to make our way up over here. And we need to capture these little piggies. To capture them, we're just gonna click on them, like so. Alright, the next thing we need to do is locate their supply crates. So we're gonna come here and destroy this. And that was in a tunnel right about here. This is the middle one. So we're gonna go out of this tunnel, head over to the right. We need to make our way, make our way up here and over here. The next one is going to be inside of this. For this one, we're gonna click this little glass bottle right here. Then we're gonna exit out of this cave. Then we're going to head left. We're gonna make our way this way. Be a cave entrance right here. We're gonna proceed into the back of it, and then click on this banner and then again make our way out of the cave. Once we have exited the cave, we're going to make our way back to Sergeant Calvin. We're going to turn in both of those quests. He's going to give us a little display of where we need to go. Then we'll head there. Once we make it here, we need to go ahead and there will be 3 guys. You just hit one of them and then he'll basically wake up and kill them all. And then we need to defeat him. The only real big thing about him is, of course, stay out of the swirlies. Once he's defeated, you'll be prompted to walk out of the cave and over here. Once again, we will talk to the... How do I forget his name already? Sergeant. That's right. So we'll talk to him. Pick your item, whatever it may be. He'll give you the next quest, which is Escape the Crawl. We're going to go for a little ride. Alright, after you get to the... after the boar leads you to where you're going, you'll then get a next quest to come back to Brennan Dam. We're going to talk to Mayor Ross. And then you'll have that part. Alright, so next we want to make our way to Beacon Hill, which is just north of Deadwash. And we want to talk to Felicia and get the quest Having a Blast. And also the quest Grizzled. From here, we want to follow this road up to here. We then want to locate this dynamite, loot it, and that is located right here. We then want to make our way to this mine right here. We need to kill 16 of the miners, which you can also use this dynamite for. You want to put it near you instead of throwing it out like I did, and it kind of knocks them back, stuns them for a second. Just rinse and repeat. And I mean, you don't have to use it. If you're better off just killing, then just kill. Totally up to you. We want to make our way here to this gun. We're going to pick up the quest, the Minesweeper. Okay, further down in the mine, you want to look for these mine tacticians. We need to kill 4 of them. There are these spiders kind of all around. A good way to deal with the extra spiders is to just use your dynamite on them. Like so. And boom. So just continue that. Okay, and also here, we want to make our way up here and to Chief Engineer Grizz. We need to simply defeat him. Alright, after you've completed all that, you want to come back outside here. And we're going to turn all these quests into Felicia. So we'll turn those in. And then she's going to give us 3 more quests. Sawdust, Get Shredded, and Burn It All Down. In which case we need to make our way over this way. Alright, and so over here, when we get to these, we need to click on the flamethrower, and a bunch of stuff will run out. And you've only got to do that to 2 of them. So just run around like that. We also need to kill these goblin shredders to try and loot the core. Okay, and then we want to locate these log piles, and we're going to burn them. And then also we need to find these lumberjacks and kill them. We need 10 of them. Alright, once you've completed all that, you want to make your way here. And we're going to turn in the quest to him, turn in the quest to her, and then we're going to pick up the quest and pilot this guy. So what we need to do here is come up to actually come down here. He has a few different attacks that he can do. There's the lightning, and then there's this fire. He also does stomps, like so. But ultimately we need to come in here and just wreck face. You may have to do this a couple times because it can get a little hairy. But basically, come in here, kill these guys like so. And we need to make our way to different buildings that we have to destroy. An example of that would be this building up here. And in order to destroy a building, you have to come up to it and press the flamethrower. So we're going to go ahead and continue. Alright, once you've done all that, we're going to come back to Felicia. We're going to turn that quest in, and now we'll have Cycle of Hatred. Alright, next up, you want to make your way down here on the map, and we're going to talk to Lieutenant Bauer and pick up the 3 quests from her: Caught in the Net, A Bit of a Bind, and Freedom for the Sea. Okay, so we want to make our way down here, where we're going to see these mermaids. I forget what they're called. I should know this, right? But I don't remember. And anyways, what we want to do here, we want to locate the Binder's Thress and defeat her. Let me defeat you. Okay, once you defeat her, we want to loot her for the Songstone. We also want to find these cages and open them up. Something I should mention is, in order to open the cages up, you actually have to have key, which you are going to get from the Scale Guards. So just kill them and then loot the key. And then we also need to find these Bound Sea Scourge, and we need to defeat 6 of them. Okay, after we have all 3 of those quests completed, we're going to come back to Lieutenant Bauer. We're going to turn these in, and then we're going to pick up the next quest, speak with Raikal at Fort Dalian, which is going to be over here. Okay, once we make it here, we're going to talk to Raikal, turn in those quests, and now we have 2 new quests. From there, we want to come over to Specialist Wembley and accept both of his quests. And then we're going to make our way down here. We need to look for these Tide Guards. Basically, any Naga past the front, if they're going after the guards, they won't count. So, like these, they're just going straight after, they won't count. But any Naga like those, or this one, we need to kill them and get 15. We also need to look for these tidal beacons on the ground. We just click on them. Okay, then we need to locate these, and we need to click on them as well. So we'll continue here, just clicking along, clicking along. We also need to come to the beach and look for these snakes, or I guess they're eels, because they are going to drop for us the fangs that we need. So we need to kill them and loot them for the fangs. Alright, once we have that complete, we need to make our way back to the specialist. And we need to turn in those quests, pick up his new quests, come back to Raikal, turn in those quests, pick up his new quest. Once we have all that, we're going to make our way this way towards here. We'll skip all these to make our way. Oh, shoot. We're going to make our way over here somewhere. And try to fight all this. I'm going to get back to you. Okay, so that doesn't work out. But anyways, we need to look for these harpoons. Harpooners. Whichever you might want to call it. We need to kill them and loot their harpoons. We also need to look for these on the ground. We need to place the traps there. We can also do the harpoons from the ground, from any glowing things. We need to kill the sea callers in an attempt to loot the rod. So just kill and loot. Okay, once we have all that, we are going to come back to Specialist, turn in his quests, then he'll give us a couple more. So we're going to then make our way back over here. We mainly want to make our way over here, and in which case we need to kill 15 forces, which can be basically anything out here, including these little murlocs, which are definitely easier. But then we want to make our way to this area. We need to go up to these Naga that are in the bubbles. Click this little icon, and that will enable us to fight them. And then, of course, we have to defeat them. Alright, once we've completed both of those, we're going to make our way over here. We're going to talk to Commander Killum, turn in those quests. We'll pick up another quest, get a little video. Now we need to kill this thing, which is simply clicking on these cannons until they have like a time bomb thing over them, like so. And yeah, then once it's slain, we come back, talk to Commander Kellen again. I'm gonna go with the pole arm. And there you go. Now we have the achievements. Stormsong and Dance. Hopefully this video helped you. If it did, go ahead and press that like button. Don't forget to subscribe, and we will catch you in the next one. As always, thanks for watching.